Okay, let's try this again. Or by again, I mean it's the second video. Things have changed a little bit since the previous video. I am a level higher. I have spent some points. So of the points that I have spent, I put 1 point in stealth and 1 point in the bonus to kill. I guess I could be trying to show these. So Master Chef has got 1 point, and then Hidden Strike and From Shadows has a point. And that's on top of the 4 points I got at the beginning from the beginning quests, and they all went into club because I don't like running out of stamina. So that's how farther I am. Gear-wise, I am still wearing plain old regular primitive clothing at rank 1. All my equipment is rank 1. Yeah. I have a pipe machine gun thanks to the trader and finishing quests. So, and this is some stuff I picked up on the way over. So, right. Alright, so I'm going to do Hoot and Holler because that's what the trader had for me. I was hoping to do a TFP POI because stealth in your own POIs is, I don't know, maybe people would consider that cheating, but I also know I don't, I like the stealth game, so I don't necessarily try and pull a lot of dirty tricks. So, yeah, Hoot and Holler. It's a bar. There's one big, large main room that's going to probably provide me some decent stealth shots, I'm hoping, depending on where the zombies get placed. The back rooms are a little more crowded, so I might have to deal with close proximity back there. And, I don't know, see what happens, okay? Alright, something I want to point out. Footsteps make noise. So I'm going to shut up talking-wise for a moment, and you can watch my stealth meter and listen for the footsteps. There was one. Another, 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 and if you just let them go, they creep up. So if you want to be really, really extra sneaky, you nudge yourself along, and you don't quite take footsteps. Right, so be careful. When you got to be real sneaky, you go slow. Okay, messing with items also tends to make noise. So this door is going to make a noise. This piece of trash in the ground is going to make a noise. Listen. Huh, well it should have. There. Hear it? That's the trash. So you don't want to cross those things until you get that perk that says those things don't make noise anymore. Yeah, now just footsteps. Alright, gonna open the door. If you want to be the quietest possible, you try and stay away from the zombies. You go back far from the doors when you open them. So look, there's one right there. We didn't wake them. Now we're going to put an arrow in their head, and as that will be the first kill of that zombie in that volume, it should light the volume up. By that I mean it doesn't activate them, but it will place them all and make them show up on the compass. Okay, didn't get them to show on the compass, so, well, there's another one over there. And arrow sank a little more than I expected. Alright, 2 headshots. Oh, it's a retrieve the supplies mission. That's why they didn't light up. Okay. So we're after supplies. There's one sitting on the ground right there. Yep. Okay. Alright, that was me stepping on trash, making noise. See, bad technique. I should be aware of what I'm doing. Alright. Not gonna get extra sneaky. There's one right there. See, I like to change perspectives when I can. Allows you to get a view of things. My arrow. You know, use your reach. In this game, you got plenty of reach. See, look at that. 22 stealth. It's better than I expected for having only 1 investment in stealth skill. Yeah, look at this guy. Pretty sure I got them all out of here. I'm going to enjoy those arrowheads for later. Alright, got a 22, not moving. Let's make some noise. Heard that? Easily 10. The move plus the trash was 10 points of stealth gone. Alright. Will there be one behind the bar? Well, we don't want to slide down that way, because if there's one on the other side of the bar, then we're 2 blocks away from it. But if we can come over here and try to get an angle, we could be farther away. Okay, nothing. Now this makes us close to the back room, where I don't necessarily want to be close to either. So we'll come back around. That was one outside who heard me. He doesn't know where I'm at. He's just aware I'm around. That's why the bar is yellow. There he is. So I'm going to use stealth for damage, because he was aware of me. Even though he didn't really know where I was until I shot him. But okay. Before we go into the back rooms, let's clear the bathrooms. Now opening that door is going to make some noise, so I'm going to get up to it, let my stealth cool off a little bit. There you go. Went from 22 to 40 just opening the damn door. Okay, nobody's standing in the hallway. Before I go sneaking down into there, let's open this one. Drop. There it went. Okay, so no obvious person standing right by door. Well, so we're going to have to go in and look around a little bit. Now if I want to be careful of ads, what I do is I close this door again, because it could very well wake one who was inside the other bathroom and they come pin me. Alright. Tight quarters, so we need to be very careful with our numbers. Nothing. Now we're pretty well doomed, I think. Yeah, blocks it. Well, he's in the next room. So what we can try and do here, because it's already beaten on the door, is try to open it without being in line of sight and see whether or not we can get something. Apparently not. Huh. He might be in the other room. So they make some noise. We're gonna make some noise. Yeah, he's in the next room. And we'll let him go to sleep. Okay, dude. Calm down. Calm down. It's okay. Why can't I get that 22 value I had before? Am I in light? Well, there's a cold beer sign here. No, it doesn't seem to be changing anything. Okay, he lost me. Well, there's light over by the door. Alright, we'll try try to open this up. He's in the beer cooler. You can see the damage taking place to the door. Alright, he's awake, but the others aren't necessarily. So, let's see if there's a shot here. Like, see, there's a guy way down there. Dead. Alright. I'm gonna let him out. It's one guy. Hello, Mo. Alright. See, in my book, if I can deal with the zombies one at a time, and stealth enabled that, then that's a win. One at a time is not a big deal, especially when they're slow. Alright. We gotta be careful through here. Ooh, I need that cook pot. There's our mission. Now there's one right here. Mission complete, but there's more zombies and there's better loot back here. I can hear one. Trying to figure out where he's at. Oh, well, that's an obvious one. Alright, what is that? Zombie. That's a biker. He's got a helmet. I don't know whether I will, at least it looks like a biker. I don't know whether I'm going to get him at the stealth shot. I want a headshot, but he's armored up there. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, he still took it. This back. Alright, is there another one? Or was he the last one? Now there's another one. See his arm? I'll try and get a shot. Oh. Here we go. So we killed the biker without waking the other one. That's, I mean, again, I got him one at a time. So I think that's great. Well, that's handy stuff. There's one outside that we woke up. Some wanderer out there. Oh well. Just leave him alone. He'll lose me. Alright, I'm basically to the point where the POI is cleared. There were a number of good stealth kills in there. And I'm just going to end the video here and keep playing.